So guys, you're welcome back to this channel. This video you are seeing here is OSHIOMHOLE, the former governor of Edo State. He's seeking stiffer penalties for economic saboteurs. The former governor of Edo State, Senator Adams OSHIOMHOLE, has advised the federal government to enact stiffer punishments for those trying to frustrate the country's economy from growing. But please, I'm still wondering, this one that is, asking for penalties for those who are trying to frustrate the country's economy. Is he not part of those? Is he not part of those people trying to frustrate country's economy? Because this man here is still collecting newspaper allowance. All of these allowance they always give to senators. It's not small money. They are running in millions, and now he's saying that he wants punishments for those trying to frustrate the country's economy from growing. OSHIOMHOLE, he said the call became necessary following the outcry by Dangote refinery of frustration and difficulties being experienced in securing local crude oil in the country. The refinery had accused international oil companies in the country of doing everything to frustrate the survival of the company's refinery and petrochemicals. But OSHIOMHOLE, who spoke in Abuja at the first public lecture in solidarity support and honor of President Bola Tinubu's administration, with the theme "Nigeria is today and a prosperous future," said economic saboteurs deserved to be hanged. So guys, I don't want to say everything in this video, but let me just play the video. Please, if you are new to this channel, do well to watch, do well to subscribe, like, and also drop a comment below. Please, I want you guys to watch this video till the end so that you understand what this man is saying and know where to attack him by airing your views in the comment section. Because the way he's talking now, I don't even know what he's saying, because he's part of those who are trying to bring down the economy of Nigeria. So guys, watch this video. Stay tuned as you watch this video.
Professors in the hall, they are better placed to do the talking. All I've done in my life is fighting professors, fighting managers, fighting political power, and fighting capital. So none of this qualify me, therefore, to give a lecture. But I did say that I am encouraged early in life never to feel intimidated by experts, because the dictatorship of experts can be very, very dangerous, sometimes more dangerous than the dictatorship of military generals, because they have the power to influence the way you think and to make you feel inferior, even on issues where they are wrong. Because you don't have the command of those jargons, the debate is closed and it's limited to few of them alone. So I've learned early in life to interrogate. The more expert they think they are, the more I feel obliged to interrogate them. A stammerer should not be afraid of a debate. It might take him more time to pronounce a word, but eventually he will get there. What has excited me is the way in which Professor Amadi, I think he has summarized the issues, and I was very impressed by what I think is my takeaway from his presentation, namely that, these Western ideas which our professors, our intellectuals are competing to imbibe and to assimilate and to popularize and to indoctrinate our younger ones about a nation whose government is just there to regulate, and even at that minimum regulation, and that the private sector should be assigned with the responsibility of running the country, running the economy. And they tell us government has no business in business. Today, I was excited hearing Professor Amadi saying that is not exactly correct. if government has no business in government, why do we go through all the rigor, all the challenges we go through to elect a government? That is why in one of my interventions in the Senate, I said, I am not a believer in the classical school of Adam Smith that says government should not interfere, we should trust the market, and that it is the invisible hand in society that will help to balance this out. And I said, if indeed there is such thing as a visible hand, why do we elect a president? Why do we elect a governor? The market, by its nature, is not accountable except to the buyer and the seller. But we elect governments that are accountable, that we should be held responsible for our collective well-being. And so when I heard him today say what he said, I said, then I'm not exactly crazy. So I am going to start my conversation, not a lecture, just a discussion the way we used to do under the village tree, you know, because my father was he's the greatest teacher, and my mom, assistant teacher. Between the two, everything I have, they are responsible. I think that if we take a critical look at where we're coming from, Nigeria was at its best when, I believe sensibly, we submitted to what was then described as a mixed economy. It's not a completely capitalist economy, nor was it a combined economy. The government sensibly played a critical role to reconcile the greed of private enterprise with the primary purpose of government, which does not always coincide, which is the welfare of the people. That primary purpose of government is often undermined by the power of capital. And unless the state intervenes, you can't have stability. Now let's just look at, for people of my age, and quite a few of you are here, including the former IG, I used to call him Comrade IG of police, even though he arrested me even by himself, by his agent and previous, and got me detained a couple of times, but he didn't kill me. As you can see, I'm here, and we are friends. You know, for me, Nigeria was at its best when we formulated policy that were informed by the Nigerian condition and by the character of the Nigerian people. Up until that needless debate about whether or not the Nigerian state should surrender and we should delegate the market to regulate our lives. The more debate about structural adjustment program. Before then, we were persuaded by the West that the market, not government, not bureaucracy, because Amadi was talking about respecting the public service. We were persuaded to accept that state is inherently inefficient, the state is hopelessly corrupt, and therefore we will do well to minimize and reduce regulation, smaller government, and assign more responsibility to the private sector. That is what informed the debate of whether or not IMF loan should be taken, or we shouldn't take it with all the conditionalities attached to it. And then we had a president who was extremely smart, a military president, who then got us busy debating, and at the end of the day, Nigeria moved radically away from a mixed economy to one that expressly commits itself to small government and more space for the market. And so we deregulated the banking system, we devalued the currency, we were told Nigeria is underborrowed, and this is why I'm very suspicious of intellectuals. Nigeria is underborrowed, so we should go and borrow. So from a situation in which General Gawan said money was not the problem but how to spend it, we not only now finished spending what we earn, we started borrowing. And to encourage us to borrow more, economists tell us about how much you can borrow in relation to GDP. They'll always have some statistics as if this were in the holy documents.
Thank you guys for actually watching that video. Please, I want you guys to air your views in the comment section. Please, if you are new to this channel, please do subscribe, like, and most importantly, air your views in the comment section. I'll see you guys in my next video.